All right, there is talk about snow once again in the forecast, which has people a little bit afraid.
Yeah.
After what we went through.
Right. Well, thankfully it's not going to be that bad. But anytime we hear the word now, we're like, no, let's bring on spring, which we have a month until we're there. So that's exciting. But yeah, so let's get right to what we're talking about, because we're seeing some shower activity. And as you get closer to the foothills, we're seeing some rain-snow mix, and then of course snow once you get into the mountains. But notice this rain shadow that's right around the central and south sound here. So some of you aren't getting rain at all, and some of you are getting a deluge. So you can see where those spots are along the coast, Olympic Peninsula, heading into the north interior there, where we're seeing the bulk of the moisture, and also in the mountains where we're seeing some snow. So let's put the clock into motion so we can kind of see what's going on here going forward. So we do expect that rain shadow to stick around throughout the evening and maybe even into tonight. So Kitsap Peninsula into Seattle, can't say 100% that you're going to stay dry 100%, but you have a better chance of staying dry than anyone else because of that rain shadow. And you saw a couple showers pushing through overnight, but for the most part, 6 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, we could still see, of course, some shower activity. There's still a little bit of moisture out there, but everyone wants to know, okay, well, what about the snow? Well, the snow level right now is about 1,000 feet. Notice as we go throughout the day too, tomorrow it clears up. So it's about 1,000 feet right now. Temperatures aren't really sustaining any snow at the lowlands. However, if we do see that convergence zone set up, that could be the area where we would see some lowland snow. Because look at the WRF model here as we go into time. Not looking very impressive for lowland snow. Mountain snow, however, oh yeah, we've got some watches and warnings, and I'll get to that in just a little bit here, but these are the snow levels going forward. So today we're about 1,000 feet. Tomorrow it does go down to 500. So tomorrow would be the better chance, like overnight into tomorrow morning. But the moisture will be less. So we're looking at very light showers. Again, the best chance to see lowland accumulation would be where the convergence zone sets up, and then obviously going into the foothills and what have you. So notice though, as we go forward, that goes back up on Thursday, but then it kind of drops again going into the weekend. Temperatures outside right now, as I said, not really cold enough to sustain snow down in the lowlands. But overnight temperatures will go into freezing, if not below, in some spots. And then, of course, we are going to have a little bit less moisture by tomorrow morning, but we still have a good amount overnight. It's time for FIDO'S forecast to get you through the next several hours. And boy, do we feel like Winnie with this kind of weather. It's gray, and a lot of you are seeing rain. It just makes you tired. So I just had to use this picture. So cute. So we're looking at showers, as I mentioned, throughout the evening tonight. So if you're going to be walking the dog, you'll probably want your jacket, unless you live in the area of the convergence zone. It'd probably be a little bit better, or not convergence zone, the rain shadow, because then it'll be a lot drier there. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast, guys. And again, overnight into tomorrow morning, we could see some snow mixed in with the rain, but for lowland accumulation, again, I think the best chance would be up towards the north and in the convergence zone. So I think everyone else can kind of take a breather, but just at least be weather aware. You might want to give yourself a little extra time in the morning just in case.
Okay, we'll watch it. Thanks, Jordan.